Well, this is called Aliens, Abductions, and UFOs. Roswell at 75. I've been in bed for most of the day. My stomach hasn't been doing very well. Christmas Day. I haven't had anything to eat, really. Just a bit of cottage cheese. But this blew me away. I can't believe it, what he's talking about here. Um, okay. He saw what I saw exactly.
His orders: watch the crate, protect the crate, don't let anyone near the crate.
Hey, there's nobody here. We're in the middle of the desert.
There's a whole bunch of VIPs and dignitaries there.
There's nobody around. He's like, well, just don't let anybody near the crate. I was like, okay, that's great, but what happens if somebody gets near the crate? Shoot them.
He was in the military.
Well, it's obviously no longer an exercise.
But after 2 days of watching the crate without any idea of its contents, McGowan's attention is pulled to an even greater anomaly.
There was this one particular night when I was just absolutely in awe of the stars that I was seeing. You can see the edge of the Milky Way galaxy.
That's what I did September 20th. I was doing star trails.
I pulled out my night vision goggles.
At Roche Lake. Night vision.
And then I saw something that can only be described as a bright point of light.
Yeah.
I was seeing this thing shoot from my 6 o'clock, travel straight directly above me, executes a perfect right angle turn.
Exactly what I saw.
And shoots off to my 9 o'clock in under 2 seconds.
Exactly what I saw. And Kimberly and her friends saw it too.
Just changed
9:30 p.m.
And then it did it again.
The head of the physics department at the university, he was blown away, but they all thought it was a drone picture I captured.
Not unlike what others have described witnessing. But for an Air Force officer with a strong familiarity of flying objects, it's an especially baffling experience.
I can absolutely tell you it was not an aircraft. I can absolutely tell you it was not a satellite.
Right.
I cannot tell you what it was. Because I don't.
That's amazing. That's exactly what I saw. This thing I thought was a satellite. I'm just got my camera lens open doing star trails in Sagittarius, but this thing went from 6 o'clock and headed east through Aquila, turned 90 degrees, and disappeared, like he said, in a few seconds. I'm like, did I just see that? No aircraft can do that. Wow. Well, this is a good show. It's on Tubi. It's called Roswell at 75. Eyewitnesses and everything. I don't know. It's pretty bizarre. And then that picture I captured, I didn't even see that till 4 days later. Just the satellite turning 90 degrees. And it went down to my tent. This big white light. Nobody flies a drone at 9:30 at night. I have a drone and it's got colors on it. But anyways, so there's a lot of interesting programs on Tubi TV and Pluto. I live on Pluto, literally. I'm on Pluto Drive. Yeah. And I can't explain the missing time I had that night. It seemed like a couple hours of missing time. Right. Barney and Betty Hill, they're talking about that too, from 1961, famous report. What do these people have to gain by saying this? They just think you're a quack. Air Force pilots. What do they have to gain? Nothing. And this guy was in the military. What country was it? He was in the desert, stationed in Syria, was it? Something like that. Anyways, I've been alone for the last couple of days. All my family is either dead or not here. Uh, but we are not alone, if you catch my drift.